Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues, voracious readers, and all you cunning investors out there, lend me your ears. For today, we embark on a fantastical safari through the wild terrains of the financial markets, decoding the DNA of economic evolution with the trailblazing guide, Adaptive Markets Financial Evolution at the Speed of Thought, authored by the eminent economist Andrew W. Lo. As we dive into this sophisticated puzzle box of financial ecosystems, remember the jungle is dense, the predators are savvy, and only the most adaptive survive. Without further ado, let us unravel the top 10 insights from this magnum opus that intertwines economic theories with the laws of the jungle. Hyon. 1. Darwin's Fin, Keynes's Beauty Contest, and Lowe's Markets. Nature is the original hedge fund manager, and Darwin its chief strategist. Andrew Lo translates the concept of natural selection into the financial bloodstream, postulating that markets are not purely rational entities, but adaptive mechanisms. Like Darwin's finches with their diverse beaks crafted for survival, traders and investors adapt to the dynamic landscape of the markets. Lo also pays homage to Keynes's Beauty Contest, reminding us the markets are a complex psychological game where predicting others' expectations is as crucial as assessing the intrinsic value of assets. Yes, that's right. It's the survival of the most anticipatory. 2. The blunt knife of efficient markets, the efficient market hypothesis, EMH, is like a well-intended knife that, over time, has become too blunt for the intricate surgery required to dissect today's volatile markets. Lo masterfully shows us that while EMH was a pioneering leap, believing markets are always efficient is akin to wearing a straitjacket while snorkeling in the Great Barrier Reef of finance, restricting, uncomfortable, and frankly, a bit silly. 3. The financial ecosystem's genetic code. Heuristics. Who thought DNA had anything to do with your 401k? Lo introduces cognitive heuristics, the mental shortcuts we've inherited from our ancestors for quick decision making. While these shortcuts helped us flee from saber-toothed tigers, they're not foolproof when chasing bull markets. Overconfidence, loss aversion, and herding are but a few behavioral genes that can mutate into financial misjudgments. 4. The neuroeconomics of market meltdowns. Imagine a brain scanner strapped to a Wall Street trader's head. As bizarre as it sounds, this is essentially neuroeconomics. Lo ventures into the synaptic trenches of our gray matter to explain how fear and greed are wired within us. During a crash, our amygdalas hit the panic button, causing a frenzied flight from stocks to safer assets. This biological perspective explains market meltdowns better than any classical economic model. 5. The adaptive market hypothesis, the new kid on the block. With the panache of a maestro unveiling his masterpiece, Lo presents the adaptive market hypothesis, AMH, the successor to EMH's rigid ways. AMH argues that economic survival is a dynamic process. Financial species adapt or perish. Efficiency is a temporary oasis in the eternal desert of market change. Like a chameleon changes its colors, investors and institutions must revamp their strategies to thrive. 6. The quantum financial physicist. Peering through the quantum lens, Lo's foray into the probabilistic nature of markets reveals them to be more like Schrödinger's cat, both alive and dead, until observed. In financial terms, risk and opportunity coexist until our actions collapse them into the reality of profit or loss. It's the financial Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. You can never precisely know a market's position and where it's heading at the same time. 7. Learning from extinction. The dodos and dinosaurs of Wall Street. The dodo didn't adapt, and the dinosaur met a meteor. In the financial world, these extinct birds and beasts are mirrored in firms that fail to evolve with changing regulations, innovations, and global disruptions. Lehman Brothers, take a bow. Lo reminds us that in the brutal savanna of market competition, there's no room for complacency. 8. Financial engineers, the evolutionary architects. Just as engineers in nature might build dams or intricate nests, Lo heralds the role of financial engineers who craft complex instruments, like derivatives. However, wielded without care, these tools can morph into weapons of mass financial destruction. Financial engineering isn't intrinsically evil. It's about how we use the blueprint and whether we consider the systemic risks we're building. 9. Risk management, evolution's insurance policy. Lo equates risk management to the evolutionary adaptation of survival instincts. Just as animals have developed mechanisms to ensure their lineage persists, robust risk management strategies safeguard portfolios against the unforeseen attacks of market predators. He nudges us to think of hedging as an evolutionary shield, protecting species, or in this case, nest eggs, from becoming today's lunch. 10. The ecosystem of ideas, evolutionary thought. Lastly, in a world steaming with free information, Lowe's magnum opus pushes us to appreciate that we swim in an ecosystem of ideas where intellectual adaptability is paramount. The fittest thoughts survive, reproduce, and evolve, reshaping our understanding of the markets and the strategies we deploy. As we close the book on these jarring insights, remember the words of the great economic evolutionist Andrew W. Lowe. It's not about the survival of the richest, nor the survival of the fittest. It's the survival of the most adaptive. So go forth, morph your financial strategies, and may the nimblest portfolios win. Thank you, and may your investments always be evolutionarily sound.